Welcome back. Hope you're doing well today. It is a good day to be doing well at our new home in Bethany, Oklahoma. Lake Overhoser is in view from this room. If I go over to the window, if I did not have my endo up inside my window, Lake Overhoser would be in view. It's a bitterly cold afternoon. It's not so much. This morning I woke up to my window rattling in the frame. One of the things I have on my list to learn about and fix in this house is these single pane aluminum windows. I like them. On the other hand, we have some good window operations here in Metro Oklahoma City. Thermal, what's their name? They're right there on 23rd. I pass them all the time. They're just west of my Aldi, my new Aldi. The Aldi new to me. I'm so familiar with the Yukon Aldi and the Yukon Crest. Well, there's an Oklahoma City Crest and Aldi just a few miles from me. The Aldi is nicer here. The Crest is not, but as in all things, there's the balance, I guess. Thermal. I thought I could stall and remember their name. Not Thermal King, but anyway, they make windows. I have used them in the past. In fact, at the house that I sold in Yukon, I actually had a Mustang company come out when I was living in Yukon. In my salad days, I guess you'd say. Salad days I think of as being plenty of income, but I think salad days are supposed to indicate lower income days or something. I don't know. But anyway, in my earlier days, okay, yeah, we got that. I worked with a Mustang outfit called Seal Test Doors and Windows, and they were a family outfit. They were really super good. I don't know if they're still there, but they used one of my windows. They used thermal. I feel like I'll come up with a name if I keep forgetting about it. I might come up with it. Thermal. Gosh. Anyway, there are window alternatives. That's all I'm trying to say here. And why haven't I converted these chests into sophisticated storage? I don't know. I just need 1, 2, 3, 4 redstones and 4 sticks. I think. Wait a minute. I think I fell into this situation earlier. Let's see. A redstone torch surrounded by sticks. Okay. Whoa. What in tarnation? What is that? Why did that gray out I don't know. All right, redstone torches, and actually, let's grab more of the sticks. I'm not actually going to have enough sticks for this, am I? So I need another stick. Where do I have wood? Wood is here. All right, not to fear. We're gonna get this fixed up. Don't you worry about a thing. All right, bloop and blip. Okay. Now here's what I want to do. Let's make this into wood. I'm going to put the wood things up there. Wood and logs and saplings. Actually, I want the cactus out to go plant. Okay, wood. Wood, logs, and saplings. You know what? I'm going to plant this too. Why not plant that as well? From this room, I can see the lake on a warm day when I don't have the windows up. And you know, I have such good neighbors. I think I've mentioned this already, but wait a minute, what was I looking at? Where did I see? Oh, here. That's what I was looking for. I saw the source berries, and I was like, what are those things? I'm going to take the vexing archwood as well. Put it over here. Just give us a little tiny bit of breathing room down here in the archwood chest for Ars Nouveau. And this chest, we will make this our books and scrolls chest. What is that? Ariel bottle. Books and scrolls. And paper. Paper and maps. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now we got more room to deal with here. And getting more silicon. I'm getting ready for refined storage, baby. Oh yeah. So let's get downstairs and plant this stuff. For nighttime hits. Look at that orchard tree. My goodness. I feel like that tree was much smaller. I feel like it was much smaller. I could be wrong. And the roomwood. Maybe over here. Yeah, maybe over here. About there. Oop, and there. The yucca tree. There. So I had a nice meeting today. I've had some nice meetings with my neighbors of late. I met, oh, let's see. I need to make up names for them. I need to make up fake names for my neighbors to protect their privacy. Pippin. The other day I met Pippin. I have not seen her in ages, but was out looking at my big old magnolia, realizing it's an evergreen, and thinking to myself, you know, this is an evergreen tree. Why don't I put Christmas lights on it, you know? And so, all right, Yucca, you are not wanting to plant. Okay. I totally respect that. I get it. Yeah, I had a really nice talk with Pippin. And she was like, you know, I just kind of wanted to say, look, is it any issue if I put lights on this magnolia tree? You know, I probably won't. Chances are good that I won't. What is it my daughter said? The odds are good, but the goods are odd. I've never heard anything that more appropriately describes me in my life. The odds are good, but the goods are odd. Oh, that just cracks me up every time she says something like that. She wasn't talking about me, but anyway. And I don't know why I thought of it. We're talking about Pippin. Pippin was like, yeah, that's, you know, we like to put lights up, but we kind of forget halfway through the process, or we're like, okay, we're distracted on other things. And I'm like, my people. So I had a lovely conversation. We talked about books and house and moving and everything, and had a really good conversation with her. And then today I met one of my other neighbors. What shall I call him? Um, uh, let us call him. Let's call him Bilbo. No, let's call him Frodo. Frodo, yes. He likes to go around in bare feet. He's from Alaska and cold weather. He loves the cold weather. He loves it. So Frodo came over today bringing some of my mail, and that had accidentally been delivered to his address, which is he's one house down. So they just, they just missed it by one house. Man, I can't plant you, yucca. What about Cactus? Cacutus of Borg. I am Cacutus of Borg. I should be able to plant it with just a piece of sand, right? If I can find sand. Now that's an if. That's a big if. It's a big but. And it's a big but. Frodo came over and Frodo, we've been talking about fence. He and I, we have a fence. We both want to build a new fence between our. This began when my fence contractor made a bid on putting a fence replacing the fence between me and Frodo. And will you work on? Yes, you work on snow. Fantastic. And the problem that Frodo and I have is he has he grows things. His home is his business. He grows things there. And he needs, for me, it's just a yard, but for him, it's his business and his livelihood. Why do you keep... I don't know why that hemp breaks sometimes and sometimes it does not. Okay, where'd you go, hemp? It's getting late. Hemp. Hemp-a-damp. There you are. Just one. I just got one hemp seed. Come on. One hemp-a-damp. Okay. I bet I lost the other one in the water somewhere. Yeah, let's get, we got to get inside. It's cold and it's dark. Got to get inside to get to the cocoa. Frodo wants to expand his yard to grow more things because he sells what he grows, and he prepares organic delights, and he and his spouse both work on attempting to be close to the land, close to the earth, and do things organically, carefully, in tune with nature and the flow of things, and I love that. I'm here for that. I'm absolutely 100% here for that. Frodo was talking about expanding his front yard by extending the fence to enclose more of his front yard. He brought the mail over today, and I asked if I could ask him for a favor. And he said, yeah, of course you can. And I said, well, can you wait a little bit before you put the fence up? Because I love the view that I have of the lake from my yard. And he stopped, kind of drew back a little bit, turned and looked at the lake. He said, I didn't even think of that. Consider it done. Forget that fence. It ain't happening. And I was like, that's a good neighbor. His livelihood depends on his grow operations, his ability to grow. If he's willing to give that up so I can keep my view of the lake, that's right. That is right. I'm watching a YouTube channel called That Ain't Right. That's not the name of the channel, but it's an inspector, a home inspector who goes around inspecting, new builds and old homes and everything. His catchphrase is, "That ain't right." Well, this is right. This is the kind of neighbor you want to have. So let's look at upgrading the spruce chest. It is, let's go back to sophisticated iron. So that's pretty amazing, isn't it? Basic to iron tier. So we need a redstone torch and iron. Redstone torches and iron. What? No. I don't know why it keeps graying out my let's just grab some of that, and I'm gonna want some sticks. Lots of sticks. Whole lot of sticks. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Is that right? Is that how many torches I need? That sounds about right. Okay. So yeah, that's right. That's the kind of neighbor I want to have. Pretty amazing, really. Oops. There we go. So yeah, I've had good conversations with those neighbors. Oops. Oh, that's copper. Oh, okay. Boop. And boop. That's lovely. That's copper, and that is lovely. So from copper to iron is going to be what? Copper to iron. Let's go ahead. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's go ahead and make these. It's only 7. Okay, there we go. There we go. And then oak. I feel like it's going to involve copper. Okay, just 4 iron. Okay. That's nice. Why is that doing that? I feel like, is that a bug? Oops. So there we go. Very good. Am I gonna need a gold upgrade? I might. For now, we're not even near needing that, so let's hold on to those gold bits for now. Put that there. I need ender. XP. So I need ender pearls for both of these things. And I need to get to the nether for that. How is that doing? 191. I need lava, a bucket. Do I have a bucket? I do have buckets, okay. Buckets. Oh, emerald. Let's grab the emeralds. Save those here. Let's grab the gold. And as soon as we free up the space here, we'll get the gold going. I've been doing some decorating. I got one of my finds at Dollar General. One day I went to Dollar General and only spent $4 and change, and I quipped to the clerk, clerk. My mind went blank. The salesperson at the counter person. Like, I'm a big spender today, and she was like, "Yep, big spender." Well, I got home and looked at my receipt. I was like, in the store, there's a long line behind me, so I just kind of didn't look too carefully at the receipt. But I was like, how is it I only spent $4.60? I'm pretty sure this string of Christmas lights alone was $3, wasn't it? Got home and looked at the receipt, and they gave me a discount. They gave me that string of lights for $1.50. No, for $1. They gave me $2 off that string of lights, or $1.50. One or the other. I can't remember which, but so I hadn't seen anything about it in the store. I don't know if it was something she just did on her own, but man, much appreciated, right? Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I think I want to let these things grow. It's still flawless. I want these things to grow to be the full Certus quartz. Do I? Certus crystal. What can I do with the Certus crystals? What can I do with these? Ooh, look at that. Logic processor. Yeah. AE2 really got a cosmetic update, didn't it? So, okay, and reaction charger. Inscriber turns it into 1 dust. The milling turns it into 1 dust. Smelting, no. Quartz enriched iron. Crusher turns it into somewhere along the way. I thought we got more dust out of it. I guess I'm wrong. So in terms of inscriber, Yeah. Macerator. Nope, just one dust. Well. Oops. It doesn't do us any good to get full crystals because we get the same amount of dust. Okay, well, let's sleep through this night too. Has made the advancements. Home is where the bed is. Why did I get that advancement? What? Sleeping in one place 3 times in a row. Oh, okay. Oh, also, we got something up here. Oh, flip. I was going to go looking for Enderman. Oh, flipping heck. Wait, easy disenchanting. That's right. Put down obsidian, put a book on it, and drop an anvil. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Ooh, 1 skill point in mining. Wow. I feel like... what? How about a tool chest? And we get a... that's right. Return scroll. And a waystone. Hooray. Wow. What? Why am I getting all this stuff? I thought I'd already gotten all these rewards. Pasta with mutton chop, okay. So it's like chicken fat, except it's mutton fat. I got it. Wild hunt. Melee, ranged. Wow. I feel like something has reset here and we're getting all these stuff we already got. Maybe I'm wrong. 1K storage cell. Okay. Okay. The wild hunt. Magic. Ooh, a loot crate. Okay. Magical goods. More magical goods. I'm hoping I'll get like a ring or a, something like that. Spellbreaker. Oh my. So, the house is very cold and I am hoping my first real heating bill is manageable. I think I mentioned how my first Bethany utility bill had a $20 late payment penalty in it because I had everything set up to auto draft, to auto pay, and they had told me the first one would not, and so I kept waiting for a bill, and I realized they had emailed me the bill, and somehow I'd seen it. It was marked as red, but I had not done anything with it. Silly me. Spellbreaker, let's get that, man. Heck yes, we're gonna use Spellbreaker. Let's see, let's get that up there. That. Pasta or pasta. From our British friends, some pasta. Compressed iron. I guess I don't have that yet. Yeah, I do. PNCR manual goes with the books. Return scroll. We'll hold on to that. Pneumatic wrench goes up here, I think. M&E goes there. A flimsy journal. An expetrified orb. An iron hammer. Ooh. Cool, cool. Game, are you still here? It looks like I'm still recording. I'm not sure. Man, the game got hung up for a while there. Okay, so tools. We're going to put this one here because I've already got an iron hammer. At some point, I'll be able to reclaim all this iron with the salvager. So, at some point. A flimsy journal. Spell book. Advancement majory. Okay. Okay, there's my flimsy journal. 5 spell slots from iron spells. Okay. Let's put that there. And let's memorize things. Let's see what we're talking about. Expetrified orb. What's that used for? Eternal Stella on a Hephaestus Forge. Stellarite bee spawn egg. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put that here with arcane and magical stuff. And I want to go off looking for lava or obsidian. Wow. I journeyed far north, didn't I? All right, so northeast is 2 lava fields. I don't see a village close to that. There's another lava. I guess what we could do is journey to, let's do that. Let's go to the villages and see. Start with Mjol. Is there anything around Mjol? Mjol. I don't see anything. Nope. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks nice. To the west. Focus. Focus. Okay, okay. Creo. Creo. And the band plays Creo. Creo. Now that is just red sand. Archwood. That is red sand. Gilded red sand. Okay. So nothing close to Creole. Mad. Anything down here by Mad? Mad is just south of Mule. I forgot about that. I don't see anything close to Mad. There's something way down here. There's stuff way down here. Okay. Way down here. Okay, so there's stuff. So let's go back to Creo and northeast. What about Mormo? Yeah, there's some right there, just south of Mormo. All right, good. Let's grab a bucket. We're already headed south, so let's go this way. Very cold today, and the windows are telling me where I need more attention. I found some 3.5-inch foam at the last time I was at Lowe's. Wasn't sure what to do with it, but I thought it'd be useful, so I got it. Why am I? Oh. Okay. And I found that it's incredibly useful actually for insulating around my windows and my door sills. Very useful. Surprisingly useful. So that's what I've been doing. That's my insulation news, house news of late, is more insulation. Trying to winterize this house better. Not sure what my next step might be. I'm told our local utility, Oklahoma Gas and Electric, will, in fact, come out and winterize the house. And I did contact them on the website, and they gave me an 800 number to call, and I thought that sounded like a scam, so I didn't call them, but I think I will call them this week. And the other call I need to make this week is about cleaning my heating and ventilation ducts. So I need to get some estimates on that this week. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of Minecraft Through the Night. The moon's rising, and it's just the moon rising. It's shining. See you next time from Minecraft Through the Night. Get some sleep, will you?